Namaste, Taliana G here. Know what I'm saying? Now, I started this channel so that I could help other twin flames and other relationships. And, this is a channel for people to come and, learn, heal, grow, do meditations. I do energy clearings and I also coach through this process, okay? A twin flame relationship is nothing like you've ever had in your life, and it goes against all the normal rules of what they consider as a normal relationship. The rules don't apply to this kind of connection, okay? Now, I met my twin back in 2016, and at the time I met my twin, I wasn't ready for a relationship. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I had been single for about 7 months because my karmic was in a really bad car accident, and that kind of split us up. The cycle had ended, our lessons had been learned. It was time to move on, yet my karma didn't want to leave. So I look at it like the universe came in a very dramatic way and took him out of each other's life. Now, I'm Italian, so I'm going to talk with my hands. But so after my karmic was in a bad car accident, I went through a dark night of the soul. I was about to lose my house. I had lost my job. I had lost my car. I was really at a very low point. It just seemed like a dark cloud was over me, and it gave me the opportunity to get closer to God. Okay? I needed God in my life every single day to survive. Okay? So it was a blessing in disguise because it really brought me closer to my Heavenly Father. Now, I met my twin June 16th, 2016. All right? And how we met was something totally out of the blues. I wasn't looking. I wasn't, simply one day I was like driving past the gas station that was right around the corner from my house. And I was just like, let me go get some gas, okay? Went there, got some gas. All of a sudden, this young, handsome young man pulls up and gets out of his truck and starts, pumping his gas. And I look over at him and I'm just like, wow, he looks so familiar. Like, where do I know this guy? I know him. I must have met him before. Why does he look so familiar? I never forget a face. So it was bugging me like, I know him, but I could not put my finger on it. So I just, I'll dismiss it, Anyway, so I pull off and I'm driving in traffic, and all of a sudden I hear, hey. And I look over, I'm like, hey. And he was like, do you smoke? I mean, at the time I smoked, but now I don't. I said, yeah, I'm about to smoke right now. And he was like, okay, well, I'm about to go to my studio and, have a smoke session. Do you want to come? I was just like, at first, my mom was like, no, you don't do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then something told me, what do you have to lose? You're single, no harm, no foul. Give it a try. You never know where this will go. So I was like, you know what? Let me do that. I was like, okay, sure, So I follow him to his studio, and I'm walking to his studio, and I'm looking around, and I'm seeing him with like celebrities, and I'm like, wow, who are you, And he's like, oh, so and so. Keep the name private for now until my twin wants to introduce himself. And I'm like, oh, cool. My name is Italiana G. Our names are kind of similar. And he's like, oh, really? That's cool. I said, he's like, what do you do? I said, well, I'm an artist, what I'm saying? Like, I just opened up for Little Flip last month in May. And, I've been opening up for some major artists here in Houston, like Bun B, Trey the Truth, Pyrex, Juvenile, and some other artists here. I do music, hip hop music, and he was like, really? I did hip hop music too. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's really amazing. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm looking for a studio to start recording. And he's like, yeah, I have a portable studio and da 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 da. I'm just like, cool. He's like, where do you live? I'm just like, right down the street. And he's like, oh, so do I. So it was just like right away we felt like there was like you know, like this, familiarity towards one another. And so the next day, or the other day, I forget, he comes over with this portable studio, and we're clicking and clacking. I mean, we're just like getting like, wow, this is. I mean, you could feel the attraction, you could feel the chemistry, like it was instantaneous, and we worked on the music, and then of course one thing led to another, and you know, and something happened. I mean, something totally happened that has never happened to me before, and it was a mind blowing experience because I've never felt this way so fast for nobody. And so I was like, who is this guy? So yeah, so that's the story. That's the meeting part. So it's been 2 years. Um, so there's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of spiritual development in this time. We've had several um, separations. We're in one now, and you know, it's something that is really difficult at first, and you don't understand why this is happening. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how can this guy just like leave and not call and not text when there's this chemistry and we vibe so well and we have such a great time, and we can basically talk without even using our voices, like, so it gets in your head, like, what's going on. You can't figure it out until I was led one day. I was on YouTube and I was led, and I came across something called twin flames. I'm like, what's twin flame? I never heard of a twin flame before. And so basically, I went through this thing of what a twin flame was, and it was like this, collage of signs and synchronicities, and it was just crazy because every sign and synchronicity that me and Mystery Twin shared matched up like perfect. And so I was so excited, like I could not wait to show him this because I knew that he would recognize these signs and synchronicities as well. And so I did show him, and he was like, wow, this is us. And I'm just like, yeah, this is us. I'm like, I guess this is what we are. We're twin flames. And he's like, yeah. And I'm thinking, yeah, now he knows we're twin flames. We are soulmates. We are like now it makes so much sense how we have so many synchronicities, and, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is going to make him want to make this, really work. And nope, I wasn't. And so we went through so many series of running and chasing, and things like that. And there was a lot of things about myself I had to heal, and there was a lot of things in him that needed to heal. And there's a karmic situation that it's still in play, which is really hard for a lot of the divine feminines or divine masculine. It just depends. So part of my story is that the awakening process happened, and because of my twin. My twin was the catalyst for my awakening. But I want to help other twins cope with the separation with their twin, and how to attract their twin back into their life, and how to heal parts of themselves to help with harmonious union. Because when you heal a part of yourself, you're going to heal your twin, because you're connected energetically. So I'm glad you're here on my channel. I hope we can learn from each other. Each one teach one. That's my philosophy on life. And we're gonna have I'm gonna have a lot of like interviews with other twins and their experiences. And this is a judge-free environment. Okay, whether you're same sex or there's a huge age difference, and I've met a lot of twins out there who've never met their twin in the physical form. They've only met them in the ethereal or the etheric realm or the spiritual realm. They haven't met them in real life, but they know who they are here on earth, and unfortunately, they've never connected in the physical form. So I've met all sorts of twins, and so I'm here to share my experience and help other twins on their journey. Okay? Thank you. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe and share. Okay? Peace.